information technology, human resource management, project planning and management, livestock management and entrepreneurship, crop production management, catering and hotel management, insurance and risk management, labor studies and workers' rights, among others. So the recipients of these bursaries will have an opportunity to pursue their dream career in these courses, among others that we could not list all of them here. These bursaries aim to financially support students who obtain minimum requirements at both O and A levels, but are not able to continue with studies and obtain diplomas and certificates because of resource constraints. Through our partnership with Labour College of East Africa, KDA will cover functional fees, all of them. All the functional fees required by the college, KDA will cover them, and also cover 50% of the tuition fees. KDA takes this opportunity to inform all interested students and applicants from Kiruhura district who possess the required admission requirements for both O and A levels that bursaries are available to pursue their academic and professional development dreams by accessing formal and non-formal training or to upgrade their current qualifications.
It is always very difficult for people to think about the disadvantaged, especially in terms of building capacity. And yet education is one of the elements of capacity that somebody can achieve to maneuver through life situations. So Kiruhura Development Agency agenda, thank you so much for the heart. People who give is not necessarily that they have a lot, but they have a heart. So for that heart, we really thank you. And secondly, from Labour College of East Africa, our foundation is also grounded in building capacity, especially, as the word suggests, from the workers where we began from. We began with one diploma in labor rights, in labor studies and workers' rights, but we kept on extending it. Our unique selling point is that labor, being one of the main factors in production and yet very neglected, people think about capital, people think about land, and people think about those who manage the capital, the entrepreneurs, and they leave the laborer. So our courses, our selling point is every course that you have had has a very big labor component in it. Be it business administration, we have to teach people the labor aspects. Be it information technology, all the courses as they are mentioned, such that somebody who gets out comes out as a strong laborer. There has been incidents where they have blamed Ugandans for being very low on productivity, that our productivity does not match with the responsibilities that are usually given to us, to the extent that some people claimed that one Kenyan is able to produce as much as 5 Ugandans. So Labour College came in to reverse that trend, and by training labor issues, labor productivity, and labor rights infused in all our courses. So when students come to us, rest assured that they come out educated, not just schooled, not just going through the walls of the institution, but they come out as real labor agents, as real people who are able to output effective productivity in whichever sector they go to. So when Kiruhura Development Agency agenda came and we chatted, we discovered that we had an intersection point where they were interested in building capacity and where we were also interested in building capacity. and they had the Kiruhura people, and we had the infrastructure to build that capacity, and we said, why not? And we are very happy that that idea came into an understanding, and now it has come into opening up to the community. We are looking up to you. The Bible says that there is somebody, a big person, who organized a party and invited people with very expensive cards and very expensive arrangements. But the people did not come. So now that Kiruhura Development Agenda and the Labour College of East Africa have organized this party and have invited the Kiruhura people to come and study, it is our appeal that come and take up this opportunity and study. The Baganda say, obutasoma buluma bukulu. The faster you get into studying, the better. I have developed a term which says that when I do something by talent or by internal motivation, I do it by accident. But when I do it by reading, by studying, I do it by understanding. So somebody can be a vet, somebody can practice farming for 20, 30 years, but they will be doing it by accident. And when somebody puts some knowledge on what they have been doing, they do it by understanding, and so they can progress. One of the reasons why Uganda is still very far, we do very many things by intuition, by copying, by talent, and so we end up doing them by accident. For example, Kiruhura, they are known for being farmers, especially dairy farmers. But then you wonder, why doesn't that dairy farmer blossom and grow and become as competitive as it is in Egypt, as it is in the Netherlands, as it is in Kenya? Why? Because those other people put in reading, put in studying, and they become excellent in the areas that they do. So it is our appeal that now that we have cooked, please come and attend the party and eat that which we have. Labour College is one of the best institutions in terms of capacity building of the student, in terms of sector productivity and knowledge gaining.